Hey y'all! Tori Draws Stuff recently made a video about one of my pets in D&D named Weed, but funnily enough, in that campaign, that's not the only pet I have. So let's go over those, starting with the more normal pets, and going until it becomes worse than the actual Eldritch Abomination horse. So, starting off strong, we're gonna start with the first pet I ever got in that game. My Water Genasi Paladin worships a god by the name of Malron, the god of the sea, and consequently, she just plucked this motherfucker the beach and was like, yeah, this is a pet now. His personality traits include eating things, being rude, and literal immortality. I'm pretty sure my god will not let this thing die. The second pet that we all know and love is, of course, Seaweed, or Weed for short. An absolute classic, if I may say so myself. He's based off of a Kelpie from Irish and Scottish mythology, and the reason he isn't bloodthirsty is because he's a fucking idiot, and we love him for it. Also, you can't really drown and eat somebody who's already made of water, so they're basically best friends. Now you might be thinking, if the horse is on the normal part of the list, and what else is there? Well, you see, my friend, just because they get more cursed doesn't mean they get better. The third pet on this list that I canonically own is a piece of cake with teeth. For some reason, Felicity really likes biting people, and so all her pets have to do the same. Now, this pet we got for a birthday-specific mission, and it wasn't really intended to keep, but I kept him anyways, because look at him, he's so cute and feral. Now, getting into even more stranger territory, a pile of dead snails. Just literal dead snails. Somebody gave me these snails as a present and forgot that I am a water genasi, and originally I was freshwater, but then I became saltwater. Yeah, these bitches dried up immediately. Probably should have gotten actual sea snails or sea slugs or whatever. I'm also not confident Felicity knows they're dead. I think she just thinks they're hiding. Now for the second to last one, somehow worse than just a handful of dead snails, is a literal bucket of water. Just water in a bucket. Tori's character Ori gave her a bucket of water, and she kept it, and brings it places. I don't think my character understands that the water is not sentient, but if she does, she simply really likes this bucket of water, and treats it like a pet. So in summary, we have an immortal crab, a kelpie with dog teeth and human eyes, a piece of cake also with teeth, a handful of dead snails, a bucket of water, and for the last one, piss. Piss flies, to be specific. She knows the cantrip shape water, so she decided to animate her own piss into little butterfly-like creatures. So she just has piss flies. I cannot explain why I think this joke is so funny, or why I think it's funny for a genasi to focus on piss, but oh my god, is that the best pet on this list? So, if you thought Weed was bad, my clinically insane water genasi owns 6 different animals, 3 of which are not actually alive. Think about that the next time you do something stupid in D&D.